Sanusi AbdulMalik. I'm a Nigerian and I did my first degree in architecture at Federal University of Technology, Akure. I'm a student at OKAN University studying at the master's level, and I'm here today to give a brief presentation of my semester project with the title Ecological Education Building. Let's dive into it. To ensure the success of this project, the project is divided into two phases. The first phase would be the article aspect, where we'll make some researches and gain insight on the research topic. Now, in this my article, I have my abstract here, which defines the term eco-campus. An eco-campus is an energy efficient, environment friendly, economically viable, socially acceptable, and sustainable campus. There are other aspects like how to harvest rainwater or how to dispose of the wastewater. Other aspects that can be considered will be the recycling, reducing, and reusing of materials for power saving possibilities. I have my keywords here which state ecological new campus, green design for new campuses, safe environment. Now moving on to my introduction. For this article to be a success, I have to consider previous works. So I was able to gain access into two papers that have treated this topic in the past. One of the papers I was able to consider was the eco-campus, the study of eco-campus done by Pratiwa Maharaji, which was published in the year 2014. And the second article that I was able to access was European University of Lefke Preparatory School, which was done by my lecturer, Professor Semi Eridis. Now, for me to be able to gain more knowledge on the term eco-campus, I have to consider some universities that have some features. Now, the main university that I'm to design on is the European University of Lefke, which is located in northern Cyprus. The university I'm considering for this project will be 15 in total. We have University of Lefke, King Abdullah University of Science and Technology, University of Pittsburgh, University of Nottingham, Simon Fraser University, Nanyang Technological University, the University of California Davis, Istanbul Technical University, which is in Turkey, University of Sarajevo, Iskandar Technical University, La Trobe University in Australia, the New School University, which is located in New York, Arizona State University, and Bashir Hill University. These were the universities that are considered to gain access to their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now, things that I have to consider while designing an eco-campus: you need to consider the energy conservation, which is the use of the renewable energy resource, energy conscious landscape design. The water conservation also has to be considered, the material conservation, and it has to be a livable design, because definitely people will be making use of the design. The pictorial evidence of these universities to consider, the new universities in which I am to compare, are over here: the Nanyang University, University of Pittsburgh, King Abdullah University, University of Nottingham, La Trobe University in Australia, New School University in New York City. Each of these universities were studied and the SWOT analysis was done. SWOT analysis simply means the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of each of these universities. The strength would be a guide in which I can gain from and put some of the strengths in my own proposed design. Weaknesses are the things to avoid. Opportunities are also things in which I can input in my own design, and threats are also things in which I can avoid. Some of the strengths of these universities are: the building is oriented with its facades facing north and south. This is a strength. The landscape has a scenic outdoor communal space. Now, University of Pittsburgh, the SWOT analysis simply says the building has a terracotta rain screen and metal siding facade. Also, King Abdullah, which is located in Saudi Arabia, has its strength focusing also on the facade. It has a facade which has a double skin with a steel structure. The use of solar panels to generate energy, effective waste management. University of Nottingham. This also has its strengths, which are renewable energy, electricity from PV natural heating and cooling air system, adequate natural lighting opening, green field and heavy landscape. La Trobe University, which is located in Australia, has its strengths as maximum use of the north and south facade, honeycomb facade, extensive natural lighting. New School University, which is located in New York, has its strength as availability of high performance glazing to bring in enough natural light. After making the SWOT analysis of these universities, a matrix comparative analysis was made. Here is the matrix, and this matrix will give us in-depth and more detailed comparison of these universities. We have the project data over here. Under the project data, we have the images, the name of the universities, field of use, shading devices used, the year of which the project was done, population of the university, the type of landscape used, the area, and the mode of transportation. Under the ecosystem, we have the water conservation and recycling systems, waste management and recycling system, energy efficient solutions, renewable energy system used in these universities, and also down here I have my SWOT analysis, which I already discussed in my article. After all this, comments were made on each of these universities to gain more knowledge on them. After the SWOT and matrix analysis, conclusions were drawn. These conclusions are: all the universities listed above as case studies has one goal, which is to attain the sustainability status, an eco-friendly campus. Some of them they lack edible or green spaces. Most of the universities listed above do not have a functioning water recycling system. The use of energy efficient light fixtures like motion LED light is generally used in these universities. University of California, Davis, it has a biodigester to convert its waste to renewable energy, and most of the universities they do have shading devices, vertical fins to be precise. Recommendations: this would guide me in my approach to make a design for European University of Lefke, the engineering building. The use of light materials for the exterior to avoid the absorption of heat, the use of solar energy to reduce the cost of electricity, the use of large windows to bring in daylight, the use of shading devices due to the climatic condition of Cyprus during summer. Proper waste disposal management is needed to cater for water pollution due to factories' wastes. Functioning water recycling system to be implemented in the design. Rainwater collection system. The use of green field would also be encouraged. This draws a curtain on the first phase of the project, which is the article aspect. Now we move on to the next phase, which is the design aspect. On this page, I have my site analysis and the three scopes of the project: eat healthy, have fun, and of course you need to learn. On this corner, I have a brief information on European University of Lefke, which goes thus. European University of Lefke is a non-profit state university in North Cyprus, which was founded in the year 1989 by the Cyprus Science Foundation and opened its campus in 1990. The university's campus is located on a hill in one of the island's richest natural corners, overlooking the local landscape and with a full view of the blue waters of the Mediterranean. Over here I have my location map, and down here I have the site accessibility, the vehicle movement, and the pedestrian movement. In the middle here I have the rainfall analysis, which shows when the rain is at the highest and at the lowest. And I have my hot and cold wind direction. Here is my site located on the master plan of the university. Here are my proposed floor plans. Since the aim is to combine both engineering and architectural students together in the same building, here are my proposed spaces. We have the entry point, offices for the lecturers, studio for the architectural students, classrooms, workshops, laboratory, computer workshop, coffee and cafe spots, ponds for cooling, research laboratory, library in case they want to make a quick research and have a quiet place to read, hall, arcade, archive, storage, material works, and a meeting room. This meeting room is for the lecturers in case they want to pass some information to one another. Here are my sections, and on this right corner we have some of the eco features I added to my design. We have the solar panel. For this solar panel, the rule of placing solar panels was added to the orientation to maximize the power output, and also the angle at which it should be tilted was also added to. Down here we have the green roof used in the design, and also we have the high performance window. On this page we have my site plan, and on this site plan these are the features. On the site plan we have the pergola trellis for shade and aesthetics, edible landscape, pedestrian access, solar panels, sit out on the green roof. Also we have the green roof, car park, vehicular access, and also a water reserve. Here we have my front and left elevation. On this page we have other eco features used in the design. We have the effective waste management, solar panels, green roof, high performance window, grey water system, rainwater collection system. Also we have the shading devices. The shading devices used is the ARCH503 system, which utilizes the vertical and the horizontal shading device. This is my project for this semester. Thanks for listening and stay safe. Bye.